All right, off the rip, spectating Falcon, who just got himself a nice 2-piece kill. We are spectating quads today. You're just going through the do's and don'ts of Resurgence, especially with Forces keeping Rebirth coming out. A lot of you guys were lagging behind in Warzone 1. Now's your opportunity to hone in, scrap your KD, forget about everything you thought you knew, start learning how to improve so you guys can hit the ground running once that released in the next rendition of Warzone. But Falcon, of course, playing aggressive as shit. He's got a trio team, as you can tell right here. These guys are stacked. They don't give a shit about nothing. They're probably just sitting in a building doing their own shit. We all have teammates like this. If you guys have teammates that just sit right here and mind their own business, don't care about helping you, make sure you send them this video. Now, I like the fact instead of him chasing up the staircase and falling into a potential bait or a 1v2 plus, he decides to bait it, see if anyone else comes back down before he decides what to do next, which is probably going to be reload and re-engage. Unfortunately, another enemy comes up from under him. Of course, no audio. I didn't hear it. You didn't hear it. Nobody heard it. And the idea of anyone in this game having dead silence is basically non-existent. Again, utilizing a little bit of patience just to play the bar, play the little bit of cover that he has, and wait for the enemy to come to him. And utilizing movement, sliding, and getting in and out. Again, keeping his body near cover. Let's just go back to that real quick, because a lot of times you guys will get the down and you'll sit in this corner and you'll just play it up, but instead he decides to relocate. Why? Well, because of course that dude's team's gonna come down. We already knew that tree man was up top because that's who we shot originally. So of course you have to anticipate the enemies to push. Sometimes they won't if they're like your boys over there, but sometimes they will. And he goes ahead and predicts it, plates up as he moves away. And he's able to, of course, grab some more cover, work his way up the stairs, increasing the gap between him and the enemy, which gives him time to plate. And I love that play too. Little sticky grenade to stop the push. No matter what map you're playing on, if you're getting pressured, if you're being pushed and you don't have the plates or ammunition to fight it, throwing a Simtex down to stop the enemy's momentum is a game changer. Love the fact that he did that. All right, so Falcon went for melee right there, but what I didn't like from your boy was the fact that he didn't peek over, he just jumped over. It's insta-volted. If he just would have played that, he could have just shot down on us. And on top of that, he didn't even try to shoot us. He just instantly went in for the melee. Granted, he's got that weapon, but nonetheless, if you're gonna rock it, you better use it. And using a little bit of momentum, he's able to avoid the melee and survive the gunfight. I love that his team's literally just pinging shit. I don't think they're doing anything. And again, dude, when it comes to this game, man, if you guys just want to have fun and get better and tired of getting shit on, you've got to just go ahead and put yourself in positions like he is right here of just soloing the world. You may get shit on, you're probably going to get shit on, especially your first few weeks of doing it. But once you guys are doing it more and more and more, you will get better and you'll go from being dark eyes and merc shot to your boy Falcon. All right, scoping out real quick. Everyone does have to come to him, but there's a lot of time on the timer right now. So see how he does this. There's a fight going on by the buy station we can push. And that's exactly what he's going to do, I think. All right, his Claymore went off, so he's going to go double back over there. A lot of back and forth going on right now. All right, so right now we're going down. We're losing elevation. I don't like this. I don't want to take this fight, not to mention these other buildings that have visual on us. We have no hard cover. It's a couple railings and that's it. If we played this or if we back up and played the hard wall on top of the roof, we have a lot more to work with. On top of that, if we do get, you know, clustered or stacked or whatever the case, we can run right back in downstairs and then peek once it's safe. Precision comes in. It's probably why he moved. But again, I don't like the low ground. We're really vulnerable right here. And this enemy has the high ground, has the leverage. Not to mention other people around us. He gets a good crack on the enemy, but again, of course, third party. When you guys are fighting, you got to be aware of your surroundings. You want to have as much hard cover around you as possible for third party situations like that, no matter what map you're on, but especially in Vondel. All right, Falcon's been kind of hurting for plates this whole time, and unfortunately, that is going to be it for your boy. Honestly, not a bad fight. For him only having one plate and able to crack the enemy before dying, he put up a nice little fight right there. It's unfortunate, but again, the plate situation kind of hurt him in the long run. I would have liked to have seen him maybe chase that fight down over by the buy station earlier. possibly get the wins on that one, and on top of that, buy plates and skedaddle. But here we are with Merc shit. And look, if you and your boys have a team that's capable to iFalcon's level, and he's not a GOAT by any means, but he's definitely not a shitter. If you have a team that plays like this, again, rock together, roll together, and just blow through squads, you guys can go on win streak after win streak if you just play each other's hands. All that movement for what? I want you guys to look at that real quick. And if you guys have ever seen my live streams, you know that's how I kind of play too, especially when we're down bad. But he's got to pop his reload and he sees an enemy over here. So instantly he looks down, throws the smoke, that way it pops near him instead of just throwing it at the enemy, and then bails away. But instead of just running away from the enemy, he's playing inside of his smoke, which is why he's going back and forth. And while he's doing that, of course, picking up the loot he needs, because look at his plate count. He definitely needs more plates and maybe even a gas mask. Now, this is a hard spot nonetheless. I love the fact that he pre-fires, anticipating the enemy to peek, but this is a rough spot. So now that we've, well, he hasn't reloaded at all, which is unfortunate for him. I definitely would have reloaded in that smoke. I mean, come on! Act the shit, and what are you doing? What is this dumb ass shit, bro? Come on, man. Oh my God, bro. They do this shit on purpose. I refuse to believe they're that oblivious and ignorant that they make these skins not knowing the color palette and the see-through parts of them make him basically invisible. All right, yo, I talk all that shit about Merc. Yo, Merc, I apologize, fam. All right, Merc's finally active with it, which makes me beg the question, what the hell were they doing originally? Very curious on why they were all playing the edge and camped up. But your boy Merc actually not doing too shabby, rocking 8 kills. Going for a Yui. He seems to have it. Just a really slow start, which, you know what, man? Start how you guys want. But if your skill's lacking and you need to practice them reps, you better start laying for some kills. There's no reason why anybody who is feeling insecure about their gameplay, aka you just can't hit your shots, you can't aim, you can't find enemies, you can't win games, whatever the case is, you guys are feeling some type of way about it, y'all should not be playing slow and on the edge. Merc clearly doesn't have to do that. But if you guys are feeling insecure about gameplay, get active with it. Fight, bro. Who gives a fuck about your stats? Guess what? When the next COD comes out, well, not this next one, but the 2025 one, 2024 one, whatever the hell it is, your stats are going away. Stats don't stay forever, all right? You get 3 years of them, and then they're gone forever. Peace. And I say this from experience because what worked for me was when I first started playing Call of Duty, all I chased was kill death ratio. That was it. The reason why I hate on it so much because I used to be that guy. I need a high KD on my camp and get that 3, 4, 5. Dude, in Modern Warfare 1, all the Call of Duties, I've had like 7, 8 KDs. But I was a camping bitch. You know what I mean? My KD now in Warzone's about, you know, 3, 5, maybe a 4. My multiplayer KD is definitely higher. But the point is, I've gotten better as a player, even though my KD's gotten a little bit lower on the Warzone side. But I've been actively aggressive with it. I feel a lot more confident. I'm able to win more gunfights. And again, I'm just improving because these stats don't matter. I don't give a shit. Plus, I spectate a lot of games, so that tanks my KD as well. That was also a good tool to help me stop giving a fuck. All right, Merc again, slowing it down right here, playing the high ground with some really questionable weapons. These guns are not meant for high ground fights. Now, what's crazy about that is he knew the player was here. Look at this. He knew he was there, but he still decided to challenge. I don't know why. I mean, the enemy's got to rotate in. Look at the minimap. I highly doubt he's going to take this river all the way around. He's clearly got to come up. There's a staircase, ladder right here. He's clearly coming this way or just playing the water. Regardless, he's going to be in the section. It's like he forgot about him. He looks, he jumps down, he sees the enemy, and he gets tunnel vision. Now, there are different forms of tunnel visioning. The main tunnel vision is when you see an enemy, you're shooting at him and only him, and you forget about everything inside of you. Another tunnel vision, just forgetting about other enemies. You're gathering all this intel, and then you forget it when you see the next guy. You're like, oh, him, and that's it, right? What about the guy you just looked at? He doesn't even scan, doesn't even look, doesn't give a fuck. at all. And then he gets shot by him. All right, so they did come here to hold. We don't have to go in here. We really don't. There's nothing we need. We need to watch for them jumping off the building. Or just wait for him to come to you. That's actually crazy that he just came off of there. And there's the jump. And la-di-da, that's it. All right, here we are. Chasing down a fight. Now look at the money situation too. So I want to see what these guys do with this buy station now that we're here. Falcon and Merker over here. Your boy Dark is coming eventually. No idea where the hell Purple. There he is. $37,000. I'm all for chasing down kills, but guess what makes kills easier? Having a UAV up, having plate boxes, munitions, making sure you're fucking fed. We've got a UAV in the air. Let's see if Dark spends his money. I got a weird feeling Dark might not buy shit. He might prove me wrong, but judging by his gameplay, the little gameplay we've seen, I don't think. Oh. Now I like this. I want to go ahead and point this out real quick. Granted, Falcon might not have known we had cracked him, but I love the aggression from Merc. And this is just where comms come into place, right? Again, Falcon might not know this. I'm not going to hold it against him, but I love the fact that Merc has this dude cracked and he instantly pushes. And instead of just vibing and chilling, he says, this guy's dead, bitch. I'm on it. So he comes up here to push and la-di-da, the rest is fucking history. I even love the smoke play, anticipating or just planning for if the enemies don't push. That way we can make an escape. And he pushed through the smoke anyway. We've got an easy kill. All right, Dark and Stealth are dead. No surprise whatsoever. And again, read your teammates. If you are the person on your team being carried, and trust me, we've all been there, right? If you are the ones being carried, what do? You follow the good players. Follow the better players. You don't have to hold their hands, like I've said multiple times, but stick with them. Dark decided to stay by the buy, take all damn day to buy shit, and he ended up dying. And Stealth, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but I'm assuming the same thing. So this building is safe. Getting the high ground on this building would definitely be the preferred option, and we can do that through back here. If you want to grab the high ground, which is what I would do right this second. Again, knowing the map layout is real crucial, and most of you guys, y'all play this more than I do, so already know the layout of it. But if not, you'll learn. See this door right here? Go on the left-hand side, there's jump ups to get on top of the roof. If you feel like, I'm gonna get shot in the back jumping up, smoke. He's got two smoke yourself out, get the high ground. I don't want to be playing in here because of the risk. If you guys are kill hunting, by all means, ball out. But as far as from a strategical standpoint, you want to grab that high ground. And the reason why I harp more on strategic ways to win is because most players can't kill hunt. The top 1% players can kill hunt. The rest of the players, you need to start utilizing strategy and tactics. Okay, it is weird though. Now look, the difference between being here and being on the high ground, despite him being shot the fuck out of, is if we're on the high ground, we can see things without being vulnerable by utilizing that little lip on the rooftop as a heady. You can kind of look around and you can even kind of jump up and jump down on the lip and kind of see what's going on. You can read the map. You can see people in the water. You can see people across, get some easy kills, and also prevents you from being stacked. Not to mention, these might not be the only guys in here. There's probably more people in this building too. All right, good job by Falcon getting the kill, but unfortunately, enemies just spraying through gas, and that's basically it. Oh no, Mert jumped off. He needs to play it up. Falcon in a 1v something on his own right now. Enemies across, and this is why high ground again was so important. We could have already killed those guys, making this rotation fight easier, because now when these guys are rotating in, they have to worry about these guys shooting them in the side or the back and third partying them. That's why having high ground as leverage is so damn important, especially in games. He may have had a game plan. I just don't know what it was. Ooh. And for fights like that too, like look, the ISO and all these SMGs are great, but if you go back here and he has any kind of assault rifle, the AK or whatever, this is an easy 2 kills or 2 knocks at least, putting them in a very awkward situation. Do they res or they can get third party of the guys in the smoke? You can really create hell for this team. This gun here though, again, you see that recoil control, and a lot of you guys can control it, but again, most players cannot. Right gun for the right fight. I just don't recommend SMG shotgun combo. Good use of smokes. Again, we have a gas mask. We can pre-rotate and get the high ground again. This is a ballsy push. There's a lot of enemies around. And that is why that is crazy. Again, look, he has a gas mask. Granted, yes, it's almost broken, but look how fast that gas came in, or that zone came in, right? If he would have just vaulted up, got on this rooftop and played that as, again, having the leverage of the high ground, bro, this was an easy win. It's a 2v7, and again, at the same time, or 2v6 now, but at the same time, those guys are fighting. Granted, good play on the double reses. Good play on the double reses. But again, get on the high ground. Learn from your mistakes, brother. Enemy's got it right. Look, Pog play by Falcon. He really saved that shit, honestly. I don't think they would have won if he would have went for the buyback. Just failure to get the high ground almost cost them big time in two different situations. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like. Let's get this video to 250 likes, boys. Subscribe today. And if you have homies that aren't playing as good as you quite want them to, or if you think they have potential for better, make sure you share this video with them as well. Y'all have a good one. Until next time, good luck in Warzone. You're gonna need it.